We are live Monday Night Rule Flight. How are you all? I am going to silence my phone and turn the volume down. Go to YouTube. Go to my account. Go to me. Go to me and go to live, and we are live. Hi, Mike Bird. I got some great news. We caught a kitty tonight. We caught the injured kitten. I don't think I let everybody know about the injured kitten, but we had an injured kitten in our yard. Hey, look who's up first. It's Dave It Yourself. Hi, Dave. Glad you're here to fly for us and get the show started. Paul McNeil, Shadow, Mike, I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad I get to share my story of an hour ago where I got to go out and catch this little injured kitten. I think it was last Thursday or maybe Friday. We had an injured kitten in our yard. We have the three amigos. Craig Bevan, how are you, sir? Glad you're here. So we had the injured kitten, one of three litter mates. And I'll be darned if we weren't able to scoop that sucker up and get it into a trap, actually into a crate. And I can take it tomorrow morning and take it to the animal, the PACC, and get it taken care of. So I feel good about it. Yeah, I'm gonna take it to animal control, and they will look at it. You know, Mike, I can't determine what's gonna happen to the kitty. I wish I had the funds to just pay for it and bring it back here after it's all fixed and good, but I just have to relinquish the kitty and hope and pray that they do the best thing for it. And, you know, I just put it in God's hands and let Him deal with it. The cat doesn't look too bad. When I was in Iraq, we had feral cat on our line that we had to catch. Keep shredding our trash before it could be. I believe it. You know, thankfully for me, I've been feeding these little kittens ever since like July. And don't hit us, Dave. Don't hit us. Okay, you're good. You're good. And so yeah, I'm just overjoyed that I was able to catch it. And I got it in a carrier right out the window here. I'm keeping an eye on it. And, you know, Craig, I'm glad you weren't talking to me. I thought that was directed at me for a minute. I was going to panic a little bit. No, I haven't had a chance to get back on my little truck project. Now that this kitten thing is taken care of, I don't have to concentrate my efforts and worries about this kitten out here, so I can just focus on other things now. Whew. Man, that felt good. I got a couple scratches, just a little puncture wound on the skin, not a big deal. Um, I went in and poured some peroxide on it right away. Got it cleaned up. Shadow, I hope your back stuff goes well. That was cool, Dave. Bombing the buildings. It really is. And you know, unfortunately when I took the bed off of it, I thought I was ready to just clean it up and paint it. And then I remember that I have to move a cross member so I can put a fuel tank in the back. Okay, Dave, let's just see you fly this way, okay? Yeah, I hope so. I hope and you know what's good? I'm not afraid now to I'm going to try and catch the other kitties in a trap because there's two other ones. We're going to take them to a place where we can get them fixed, spay or neutered. It's like a $15 charge, and we can go pick up the kitty after they're done and release it back here. No big deal. It's actually a really easy thing to do, and I'll be happy to get that done. Dave's got the chopper out. I think he's going to mow the grass for us. This field's looking a little bit long. You know, Paul, I only had just some regular heavy work gloves, the ones I wear when I'm grinding, and I didn't even have a long sleeve shirt on. We had to act quick and get that. The cat went in between a little bumper and a little piece of metal, and there was only one way in and one way out kind of deal. And I put that little trap right up against the one way it could come out, and my wife banged on the other end, and it darted right in there. And after about the fourth or fifth time, I was able to grab it and get it in there. So, yay! Okay. Now, what else you want to talk about? Gosh, I was overjoyed, man. Overjoyed. That was good. In fact, I think I'm going to go outside here and see if our little friend might want to come in for a minute. Because I really don't want to leave it out there. It looks like it's trying to get out of the cat carrier, so I got to keep it in there until the morning time now. So I will be right back with the kitty. Say hello to my little friend. Oh, I'm so happy. Think you hang out right there, okay, buddy? Tomorrow we're gonna go get you some help. Yeah. Okay. Oh, guys, I feel so good about that. Hopefully he'll be chill. And we'll try and be quiet. Hey, who else is flying? Anybody else jump in and fly? Victor is flying. It's been almost 10 minutes. Let's watch Victor for a few. Hi, Victor. I appreciate you stopping in. Okay, where do I get rid of that box? There we go. That sounds wonderful. So, Mike Bird, you want to see what happened to mine? Hi, Jeff. How are you, sir? I hope you're well. So, Mike, here's one of them. You can kind of see the humidity maybe there. I got two of these. Woohoo! Jeff, I caught a kitty tonight. Was pretty difficult to do. I thought I saw CVO Hobo jump in the flight line, but I'll hold it up again if you like. Nice flying, Victor. Things are definitely getting better today with that 5:30 victory. Maybe that's what we'll call you, huh? We'll call you Victory? I don't know. We might have to call him or her Tripod, like Paul said. Who knows? Oh, yeah. It's pretty tasty. It has a really mellow, creamy taste to it. Has a good high. Not too severe of a buzz, you know, where you can't do anything. It's not like a couch lock kind of thing. You can still function, or at least I can. So, hi, Philip. How are you, sir? Glad you were here. Looks like Dave is flying now. CVO. Thank you for jumping in, David. If you want to catch a cat, read a newspaper. Yeah, no kidding, huh? Yeah, Jeff, I think it was Thursday or Friday, we had a kitten show up at our place that was injured, and tonight we caught it. We got it right in here. Little guy. Gonna take him and get him some help tomorrow. His fate, I have no clue, but I feel good about what I did. Yeah. Can you tell I'm happy about it? Wow, Airvexed. Mike was in here too. Thank you guys for flying. Guess we'll switch it up and see. Go right down the list. Watch CVO. Thank you for being here and flying, Dave. Cat in the Box, yeah. My daughter's coming over in a little bit. She went to college for vet tech, and she's gonna just check it and make sure it's gonna be okay until the morning. We really have no choice. No, we can't find a place to take it tonight. So oh, darn it. I know Dave's here and I forgot, man. There we go. See you next week, buddy. So what did you all think of David yourself's show yesterday? I was dying laughing. I couldn't stop laughing at what was going on. And if you didn't catch it, go watch it. It's funny. Oh, it is. It is. I've taken my own animal after hours, to one of those places. Woohoo! That was close, David. And it gets costly right away. And no place wants to take it if you're going to relinquish it to them. They don't want the bill. What time does it start? It starts at 7 Eastern before Ryan. Dave, it yourself. He had yesterday afternoon or evening for him, I guess. It's afternoon here, 4-ish. But I went in and I was like, what? Holy cow. He's a funny guy. I love him. You guys are awesome. And Ryan's show last night. Wow. Brian Phillips is an amazing guy. So is his wife. They put out some really nice videos. Very detailed. Hi, Queen. Howdy, howdy. It's going good. We're just hanging out. Hi, Mountain RC. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I have to say, catching this little kitty cat right here was about like trying to catch a rattlesnake. They are not nice. It was trying to bite me through the glove when I had it scruffed behind the back of the neck. It had my finger in there, and it was trying to kick and scratch me, but I won. I won, and that's all that mattered. Oh, get him, David. Hi, JCB. I appreciate you coming in. I think that's two, if you're counting Michael Reitzer. Nice flying, David. Yeah, this field is a little bit. It looks like Colin is here. Colin is flying. He just jumped in the room. I'm glad you guys are coming around to fly. Get a nice group of flyers in here. I'll have to make sure I turn them over faster and faster and maybe keep the times to about 5 minutes or whatever. After all, the show is about real flight and happens to be on Monday night, so and Fred was doing it long before I did, and he did a great job in it. It's going to be hard for me to match it, but we'll do what we can. Have some good drone flying today, Shadow. That was a fun video. I'm glad you still put them out once in a while. I know you haven't done any, Nitro RC stuff that I've seen in a while. But I've been watching this guy called RC Life 420. And he does Nitro RC stuff and 420 stuff. So he's right up my alley. Kind of fits right into what I like. And so he's cool. He does a live every Thursday afternoon sometime, or well, it might have been Sunday. I can't remember, but I know I recently caught him. Yeah, it's fun stuff. So it was in is Queen Kaylin my daughter? I don't believe so. If it is, she's never told me that she has a YouTube account. For God knows, it could be my sister. And then, who knows what would go on. Eric, it hopefully today is gonna be the last 100-degree day we have, because it's been 100 almost every single day in October already. I'm just so done with it. I don't ever remember it being so hot so late into the year. Okay, let's move to Micah. Looks like he's flying the Viper. CVO David, thank you for flying it. We'll be back at you in a little bit. We'll watch Airvex fly. And then we'll watch Colin fly. I guess we need to let young Mr. Jackson know that I'm doing the real flight thing. I'm sure they have real flight. He's such a great pilot. Chris's son, Mason. Victor, you know what? I heard about the wings, and that guy Tom, he's a freaking angel, huh? He got you covered. There are good people at the field. If you accidentally leave your shit there, to take care of you. It's got to belong to somebody. I was really happy to see that. Okay. Up and away. Oh, the Viper flies so nice. Well, I'm glad my little kitty here is doing, being kind of calm. It was jumping around out there trying to get out of this dang thing. So I might have to keep it in this, in here for the night. I'm not sure. Greg! Mr. Roland, how are you, sir? I am glad you're here. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Jeff in Lower Alabama. I poked around on YouTube and I really couldn't figure that out, but I think my son is coming over this weekend, so I'm going to have him help me poke around and see if we can find out how to do the chat replay that will show on the screen, right? And I would try and do it now, but I'm not sure if you do it from this Streamlabs desktop or if you do it on YouTube. So that's kind of where my confusion was a little bit. But I will get it done, and I will get it so it goes across the screen here. Or at least it'll show up on the replay. And that way it'll make it a little bit easier. So, but that video makes it look easy until you start getting in there poking the buttons around. Then I start scratching my head, not really knowing what to do. It wants me to go live. Yeah, not if I don't want to, right? I guess it doesn't go live until you're actually. I have Streamlabs desktop, so I know a lot of people use StreamYard, but the one that I downloaded was Streamlabs, and it seems to work fine. I really haven't had any issues with it, so I don't see a reason to change it. It would just make things difficult for me again. Plus, I got a little Stream Deck. You know, one of the deals with the 6 numbers on it, buttons, 1, 2, 3, arrows, up, down, left, right. My son helped me set one of those up, and I don't even use it. Well, I do for the follow and the view, but not anything else. Well, hope you're doing well, Greg. Shadow, you got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Hopefully that goes well. Yeah, and you know the best part of it, Shadow, is it's free. You know, I guess Streamyard is free too, but you know I know some of them are not. So Shadow, have a great night. Thank you for stopping in, and hopefully all goes well with you. Keep us updated, all right? Oh, and I forgot to say to all you Canucks, happy Thanksgiving, right? It's your guys' Thanksgiving Day, right? And it's our Columbus Day, or as some people like to say, Indigenous something Day, Indigenous Peoples Day. Hopefully Shadow's still in here to pick that up. Thank you, Jen, for posting that. All right. A new rifle. I have a friend that's really into air rifles, and he really likes those bigger caliber, 22 caliber, um, rifles that they're coming out that are powered. They have like huge looking tanks on them. Well, almost like those paintball guns, which are rightfully deadly in themselves. They're a good deterrent. I have a story about paintball guns. 25, that's great. Um, my old business partner, he's like, oh, I'm going to get a paintball gun. He had a son. His son was about 5 or 6, not much older than that. My kid was just a year older than him, and my kid was like 6 or 7. Well, he took his son out paintball gunning, and I'll be darned if he didn't like light his kid up with a paintball gun. Made him cry. I was like, oh, you're so dang mean, Mike. What the hell, dude? He's like, bap, 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 bap. You know how you can wrap him off real quick. 30 caliber is good. I'm sure it would. Mike Bird, do you have wild boar that are an issue? I know they do in the South. Down there in the Alabamas and the Carolinas and in the Texas and the East Texas and the Oklahoma and throughout that whole region, I think. It's just the wild boar population is crazy. I'm just glad the government hasn't stepped in to do anything about it. or maybe they do and I just don't know. Seems like it's a nuisance, so to them they're probably like, yeah, why bother? Oh, I kill myself. Sorry. No, I don't. Are you doing all right, kitty? Are you doing okay? I see you. Yeah. Two legend snakes. What would that be? The cottonmouth? The cottonmouth of the south? There you go. Well, stay away from the bug zappers. They're deadly. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Uh-oh. Yep. They'll give away javelina tags here in southern Arizona. They usually draw for tags for areas, and then the areas that are really overpopulated with javelina, they'll just give out tags. You could just go buy them, but if you kill one, the only way that they're really any good is if you take it and make chorizo out of the whole thing. Just beef, pork, and your javelina, and third it together, and add your spices, and grind it, and make chorizo. It's really good that way. We did it in a pit one time. We took garlic and green chilies and wrapped it up, stuffed the green chilies and garlic all in the meat, wrapped it in burlap and tin foil and more burlap, wet burlap, put it in a pit and cooked it in a milk crate that was metal, those old shamrock ones. Yeah, they were good. It's really, really gamey though. Why did it go back to me? That's weird. I think it's because Airvex jumped out. That's okay. We'll put it right back on David yourself and start at the top again. Well, what an exciting day. What are you going to say now? You going to meow any? Huh? Okay. I'm glad you're quiet. Oh, it's kind of weird having this little kitty right here. I'm actually shocked that I was able to do it. What the heck, Dave? Did you run out of gas or something? Wah, 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 wah. Well, ran out of battery. I thought so, Dave. You LVC'd it. You know, Philip, you're so right. Thanksgiving used to be such a big deal. And the glue to our family, my grandparents, who would do everything, made sure that everybody got together. It was what we did. Now they're gone, and nobody gets together anymore. I try and stay in touch with some of the cousins and relatives I actually like. We'll put it that way. That's a nice way to say it, right? But just lost touch. It is really sad. But, you know, our family, just the knit, close family right here, we stay together. We're here together. You know, my son sometimes will make plans. Like he already told me this year, he's like, hey, we've already got plans for Thanksgiving, so we won't be here, but we'll be here on the weekend, you know, to hang out. And so that's good. And that's good enough. I'm glad he has a life, you know. He can go do what he wants to do. And I'm okay with that. You know, I can't really, you know, you can only control so much in your life. And I don't want to be a helicopter parent, you know. I didn't bring my kids up to do anything that they didn't want to do. They can do as they wish, fail. David, yourself, I see your message there, and I'm grateful for you stopping in. If you're gonna go, we'll switch it back over to Victor. And if Victor's not flying, we'll hey, there we go. Now Victor's he's landing on the third floor. Lingerie, ladies' wigs, underwear, radios. Remember going to those big malls? And we didn't have a big mall here. It was only 2 stories, but I remember some of the movies that were like that. You know, you're welcome, Philip. I like being here. I'm grateful you guys come around and hang out and fly, and it's fun. You know, we don't really have anything to talk about except for whatever you want to talk about. I guess it is whatever I talk about, but we'll try and you know, stay with the show here, with the flying, and you'll watch you guys fly. I like it. It's a lot of fun. You know that's the truth, Philip. I, I feel pretty old sometimes, especially when I was out there working on that truck for the few days. I'm like, what am I doing? But I'll get it. I'm not afraid. I know I can. I know I can do it. I just have to slow down and take it one thing at a time. Just one thing at a time, and it'll get done. So, did you all see the SpaceX rocket catch? With it coming back down and then it caught that rocket? That was pretty darn cool, man. Oh no. Almost, Victor. Yeah, you know, I got pretty gung ho there for a second and then come to the realization that I have some hard tasks ahead of me that, um, I'm going to have to get through. So, almost. Smoke more. Yeah. Oh boy. It is. It is hard work. I went out there today and looked at it for a little bit in the afternoon, and I got some new cutoff wheels and grinding discs, some 60 grit, and some 120 grit, little discs that go in the grinder, 4.5 inch. So I'll be able to take the rivets out, hopefully, get the cross member removed, and get it relocated. And that'll be a one big huge hurdle to get past. So ah, you can't fly through the cloth. uh, it if for some reason you cannot work on your own car and you have to take it to a mechanic all the time, I saw the long list of things they gave to my kid when he took his car in to have it looked at. He had the AC fixed, oil changed, a few other little things. But the list of things they wanted to fix for the cost just blew me away. Duct tape and zip. That's the way it is here, Philip. Duct tape and zip ties. Kind of felt like the ceiling was a little low there, Victor. Ooh, boy, what a day! What a day! What a day! Thank you, Lord, for this day. my goodness. Well, you probably have those tires that are like $1,200 a piece, Mike. You know, those 18s, 19s, or 20s, they're not cheap. I know. I looked at a set of Detroit Steels for my truck in some 18s, and they look beautiful, right? But they're not cheap at all. But you know, if you want to go with the bigger wheel to fill the opening of the truck, you know, cowbill. Hi, Fred. How are you, sir? Yeah, I figured I'd give Dave another outfit for next week. I just wish I could throw up some bingo stuff or had a crazy magic 8 ball to look at or something like and I think Dave already left, but there you go, Dave. Woo! Hi, Michael Bear. Hope you're doing well. Hope that's not too much. Hope you guys get a kick out of that. Michael Bear. I got something to show you, sir. Looky here. You too, Fred. Look at our little friend in there. You know who that is. That is our friend, the injured kitty that's been around the house for the few days. We caught it tonight, and I'm going to take it and get it some help tomorrow. So I feel really blessed that I was able to get that done, because I've been trying since like Friday to do it. And it's the inside of its leg here is just, the hide is all torn off and it looks really bad, but I'm sure it's going to be okay. So, you know, I know he keeps coming close to my number. You know, I've been trying Michael Bear. The first night I tried, and I tried too hard, right? I chased the kitty around and scared it, and I thought, man, that's not good. I'm not going to do that again. So we had one opportunity last night to do it, and the kitty got behind the tree and then took off, and we just let it go. We didn't chase it after that, nothing. We just let it go. Came around tonight, and it went into the little junk pile of stuff I got, right? I got some corrugated metal, and it's wrapped over a truck bumper. And that kitty got up in there, and it can only go in and then come out. So my wife was on the one end blocking it, and I put the carrier right up to the end, and my wife started banging some metal around, and it ran right into the trap. And it ran in and out of the trap about 8 times before I was actually get the door closed. But I was really happy. I was overjoyed. Still am. I'm like floating on cloud 9 because I caught the kitty. Oh, man. You're right, Paul. Cats do have 9 lives. I don't know how many this cat has left, but hopefully they can do something for it. Get it all back together and good. I, they have some no-kill cat shelters here. The Hermitage. They have this place called Paws for Life, and it's exactly what they do, right? They intake injured animals. I've been doing my looking around online trying to find what to do with it after I catch it. And the only thing that I can do is take it and relinquish it to the animal control, and hopefully they can help it. Hopefully it has a better life in the future to look forward to. And then, if they deem that it's too injured or it's not going to make it and they put it down, I'll feel bad, but I'll know that I did the right thing, I believe it. Up to a certain point, Michael Bear, I could cover that. But when it's going to be probably thousands, yeah, I can't do that. Not right now. I just, we'll see what happens. I have hope that the kitty's going to be okay. And bless you, Michael, for what you do. Um, I can't always say that I was this compassionate about trying to help. I think 15, 20 years ago, I might have just threw rocks at him, told him, get the hell out of here, you dumb cats. Hi, David. CVO. I saw you flying earlier. Thank you for that. JCB is flying. How about if we switch to JCB? Thank you for flying, Jim. I certainly am grateful you are here to do so. Oh, I love that biplane. Love the old biplanes. Dawn Patrol. I saw you were right on David yourself's tail. Trying to take him out with the Mustang. That was good. CVO-less David. That's alright. I'm glad they don't call me Bill the Night Ninja anymore. Oh, let's take a look at this. Oh my goodness. Not sure what happened there. Well, I'm glad our little friend is staying nice and quiet. Although I kind of feel like I'm being loud. But that's okay. I think Fred just wrote it down. CVOs. I hope all you guys that are going to Bigfoot in a couple weeks have a great time. But it's not this weekend, but it's the weekend after, right? So this weekend, starting on the 16th, which is Wednesday, going to... Oh, I got it here somewhere, Fred. Yeah. They have the Tucson Aerobatic Shootout, which are all the big name, skilled flyers like, who is that? Jace Ducia. And there's some Europe, guys from Europe and Germany and Bulgaria or where, all over the place, right? And they're here flying for the money. I'm not sure what it used to be pretty big money, like $10,000 or something. I don't think it's that much now. I should go look, but we're doing the show. Well, it is in Birmingham. I think they do have a large Bigfoot population there, which nobody's seen because they only come out at night. And when they die, I think the aliens come and get their body and it takes them up. That way, you never find them, right? I don't know. I saw it on a video. It might be true. I think the one thing that kind of messed with my brain a little bit when I was a kid would be the cattle mutilation thing that I saw, that was weird. Yes, Scott Settle. Is he still the president of Birmingham? Yeah, they put out the big lights and then have Bigfoot go out there on the runway, right? I think I saw that on the video. I think it might have been Jeff's live. It's gonna be great. Hopefully, some of you that are there will bless us with some live events and some shows and some flights of people. Especially if Michael writes the flies, please get it on video. We want to see them. Paul McNeil, get him on video. We've never seen him fly. So, Mad Season, how you doing? Glad you're here. Oh boy, somebody had a big, huge plane. Let's see who's flying. JCB Victor must have got a big one. Victor does like the big aircraft. Oh yeah. So if you missed out, Mad Season, we have captured a kitty cat. Tomorrow we're gonna take it, get it some help. You know, that's just kind of so true, Philip. My wife and I were talking about me going live. You know, she doesn't pay any attention. She doesn't really care that I'm doing this, whatever. But she's like, "Oh, well, they can't see you, can they?" It's like, yeah, they can see me. I'm putting myself out there, but I don't care. Yeehaw, and to all. How you doing, Spencer? Glad you're here. We're picking and a grinning tonight. Woohoo! Remember that show? That was a good one. I believe there were a lot of people flying live last year at night. Was Bobby was putting out some videos maybe, or somebody was. We'll see them all again, I'm sure. Hope you're doing well, Spencer. Good flying, JCB. Paul Ballard. Paul Ballard. He might be on his way to pick up David Spencer right now. I bet he is. Might have already gotten there. Who knows? Maybe not. I think he said today was his last day, Saturday was his last day, something like that. Our truck driving friend, Paul Ballard. So hopefully everybody got to fly enough this weekend. Hopefully Victor was the only one that left his wings at the field. Sorry, Victor. Just give you a hard time. Or maybe they weren't yours. Maybe they were Nahore's. I left a bag of tools at the field. I was all packed up, ready to go, and there were two older guys working on something, and they were digging through their box, and it's like, I don't have a 2.5. It's like, I got one, and I got my bag out, and I set it on the table and gave him a 2.5 little Allen, and he fixed his plane, and I went down and talked to some other guys and told them bye, and I walked right by him and waved to him and said, I'll see you guys later, and I jumped in my truck and took off. Left my bag sitting right there where they were at. That's great. I'm glad you were able to get out and fly. Rain and super windy. No flights. Well, you can play some blues on the guitar and probably be okay. Philip, do you play the bass too? I know a lot of people that play multiple instruments. I know my grandmother could pick up a guitar, play a piano, play, oh gosh darn it, what do they call those deals that go back and forth with little buttons on the side? Yeah, one of those. And the ones with the strings too. The big something harp. It's been windy here every afternoon, every morning. Just the hot temps. The hot temps are really getting to everything. That's great. Oh. I gotta go get a refill and use the restroom. You guys watch JCB fly for a minute? I'll be right back. Yeah, doing really good. Okay, I'm back. The juice harp, or an accordion, it was an accordion. And the juice harp is the one you put in your mouth, the mouth harp. Mm. Don't worry, Mike Bird. I'm sure you're going to remedy that very soon. It's tough to downsize. I don't think I could do it. I would be too much like, I need this and I need that and I can't live without this and I can't live without that. I don't know why. You know, sometimes people cling to their possessions too much. And you know, you cannot take it with you. Enjoy it while you are here and have fun. You like my headband? Here we go. Wilson! Yeah, I was gonna say like 1/18th scale or. Oh. So where's it gonna be, Mike? Gonna move to Scotland? No. Ireland? Florida? I know Kenny would like that. Speaking of Kenny, I hope he's doing all right. I haven't talked to him in a little bit. And JCB left the area. So it's me and Victor. Victor's doing some donuts. Hey! Yeah, it's the David Yourself Show. Oh, you betcha. There you go. There you go, Victor. I'm glad Victor's here to fly for us. Kenny, I hope you're doing all right, my friend. Hi, Don. Hope you're doing well. Woohoo. Dragon wingtips there, Victor. Through the tree, even. Very nice. Yeah, not gonna do it. Oh, oh, on the nose. How our little buddy's doing? You doing okay, little buddy? Seems like he's doing okay. Victor's gonna fly for us. That's a big airplane. Mosquito? I forget. I forget which one that is. Yeah. My dog is barking at the coyotes right now. JCB, thank you for flying, sir. I appreciate it. Looks like Victor switched aircraft. Aha. I think I better get ready for November 5th. I have plenty of wood for a bonfire. I'm always up for a bonfire. And I'm not saying I was one of those pyro kids or anything, but yeah, I did light the bushes on fire once. Glad I knew where the hose was. God, I'm such a bad kid. Guess that's why I feel like I have to redeem myself by, you know, saving little kitties and stuff. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Well, I thought my daughter was going to stop by, but I guess that's not going to happen tonight, so. Oh well. The kitty seems very calm and yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Victor's just not flying right now. Maybe I should fly. You guys don't want to see me fly, do you? Maybe so. Oh, real fight is so fun, guys. Such a good time. If you can't get out to the field, whoa, there we go. Oh, darn it. I didn't see that coming. Let's go. Okay. We're going now. Up, up, and away. Okay, let's see. Oh, look at that. There we go. I'm not any good. Just not any good, guys. Let's see here. We'll watch Victor. Oh, well. I wouldn't say that little kitty's weak at all, Paul. That thing tried to light me up when I grabbed it. It was not happy. But I won. I just worried about the dang thing. It's all hopping around in the yard like tripod. Like you said, tripod. But just got the hide torn off of its underneath side of its leg right here, so it'll get fixed. Woohoo! Just hope we don't end up with any more injured kitties outside, that would not be fun. Yeah, those Beavis and Butthead kids are characters. Yeah, Philip, it's pretty torn up. I don't know what happened to it. Along with the tear underneath here, it looked like it had maybe some puncture wounds around here. Maybe a coyote got a hold of it. I don't know. We're gonna get it some help. That's all that matters. I forgot to ask my daughter what time the place opens at. Hopefully it's our cat has kind of mellowed out, Paul. You know, when she was younger, 2, 3, she was a terror. She would tear you right up. But she comes around for her scratches now. Maybe she's just not old enough. I think she's 6. 9 o'clock. Looks like Victor's got the panther out, which is another cat. Woohoo! Good flying. Yeah, I really do feel like I caught a wildcat today, Paul. Almost, Victor. Well, let's talk about Ryan's show a little bit last night. That was pretty awesome. I'm really glad that he puts out content like that. What was Brian Phillips calling themselves? Artists? Creators? They're pretty cool for doing it. I'm glad they do. uh, nice, Victor. Got the gear up, run into a few trees. Back in the air, though. It really did. I was surprised. Yeah, Brian and his wife are really good people. Yeah, I've watched videos of them. I don't watch every one, and I certainly can't watch 2-hour video. Sometimes I do, but some of the parts get boring to me, so I'll skip through them. JCB, that's an excellent idea. My goodness, if he would do that, that would solve all his problems. Brilliant. Jim, that's brilliant. I think he should. We should all encourage him to do that. I know some of you are going, shut up, Bill, shut up. But yeah, I would watch it. I mean, I don't watch the Sailors. I used to. When they started getting some good products, I was like, oh, let's see what they're doing. Because it usually involved crashes or screw ups or, something. What happened to your elevators there, Victor? You don't have no horizontal stabs, man. What'd you do with them, man? You know, JCB, anything technical like that, like charger functions, you know, how and when and what to care for batteries. You know, I know a lot of shows have done stuff like that, but it's always good to watch what's going on and try and be safe about it. You know, I know that I charge here in the house, but I'm always here when I do, and keep an eye on things. And I keep batteries in an ammo can with a little vent. I feel safe about that. So, would be horrible to have something like what happened to Coach, or gosh, I even have a friend, Charles, who had his shop catch fire and his truck, a truck like mine, burned to the ground. Just nothing but metal, bent, rusty, charred remains of a truck that was show quality, beautiful, and it was a scooter, one of those electric scooter deals, caught fire and caught his shop on fire and burned the whole thing to the ground. So be careful. Be careful with your stuff. There you go. Oh boy. I I didn't see that video, Jim, but I remember them talking about it. That's kind of funny. I'll be right back, okay? I need to go see what my dogs are barking at. Hey, don't let them go anywhere, okay, Kitty? You tell them to stay here. Kitty's gonna keep an eye on you guys. Okay. I'm sorry about that. My neighbor's using a grinder right now. It's only 8 o'clock, so, you know, he can do that if he wants. I'm not one of those Karens that call the police. You know, it's always bad when two police cars show up, okay? If you don't have two police cars show up, then you're not doing it right. A tail dragger panther. So, did you hear about the drones above Langley Air Force Base for the last almost 3 weeks? Did you hear about that? Like groups of drones, multiple drones. Let's see what I can do here. Okay. Yeah, 17 days in a row. 17 days in a row, Kenny. Mysterious drones have been flying over Langley Air Force Base. And why they are not shooting them down or trying to pursue them, or they don't know anything about them. They don't know who's doing it. Isn't that nice? Mike Bird, that would be nothing at all. Not gonna do a thing about it. Just like the Chinese balloons. You know when those guys go out into the fields in Kentucky and Nebraska, and they shoot off those really big rockets. Ones that go, Mach 2 plus. And, they got to call the FAA to get clearance. Yeah, they're checking to see if there's no Chinese balloons in the air, so they can fire them off. Any of you live near Hanson, Massachusetts? Oh, dang, that was loud. A homeowner in Hanson, Massachusetts had this great idea of getting a projector, making himself up a little sign to project his message on a huge water tank. You know what it says? Y'all can just guess. And the town is livid. Oh, that guy needs a medal. That guy needs a medal. Yeah, the town council has sent him cease and desist letters. Do not do this, or else you're going to be fined this much. Well, okay. Here we go. Victor's going to take a break. I'll fly for a minute or two. I don't mind doing that. Bring her right down in here and put her in a hover. I can't do that with a real one, but I can kind of do it on here. Woohoo! There we go. Up we go, over and over. Oh, beautiful. Little bounce. Good landing. Have you picked out a house yet, Mike? Yeah, we want to know, Mike. I'm sure they have plenty to choose from. Oh, darn. Well, that wasn't good. Kenny, I was going to ask you if I don't think I've caught a video from that Jimmy's World And I know he was down there in Florida. I wonder how he made out with the hurricanes. Wonder if the Elvis bus survived. Who knows? We want to know. Oh, darn it. Who knows? What's Cletus building now? A new racetrack or something? That'd be fun. Can't do it. Can't do it, guys. I tried. Jimmy's out doing salvage recovery help for stranded people. Bless that guy. That's nice. New house right on the waterway. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, he does fly. I know he's got a helicopter, that blue and white and gray one that he just finished. Wow. The one from Venezuela? He get it in Venezuela? Something like that. Victor has the giant ultimate biplane. Well, I have to say, I'm glad you're all here, hanging out with little old me, and I am grateful. It's kind of nice being able to come into the show tonight kind of on a high from catching this kitty cat. That feels pretty awesome. What part of Canada would that be? Manitoba or Saskatchewan or Kenny? What's up with the kitty? Kenny, we have a kitty. We have a kitty in here, Kenny, right? And I caught it today. It's injured, has some cuts on its leg, It's it's only about 5 months old, maybe 5 months or a little bit less. JCB. So it's been injured. It's been hanging around my yard for since Friday, maybe Thursday. I think I saw it Thursday night injured. Maybe it was Friday. I can't remember. But it's just been effing with my head every day that I can't help it. So today we finally did it. We got that sucker. Nice hover, Victor. Nice and still. Oh yeah, Mike Bird, I was worried about Ken. I know he hasn't been around in a while. I, he does have a YouTube page, I guess, right? Whether he has videos or not, there might be a way to contact him through there. And I don't know. I know a lot of us have other numbers, and you know, I did have Paul Ballard's number, but he got a new phone, and then I wasn't in his new one. Heck, I remember it wasn't a big deal to just put your phone number in the dang chat. Um, but I wouldn't do that now. Sensitive information. You don't want spam unless it comes in a can and it smells like ham. Oh boy. I guess I don't know if I'm subscribed to him. I know I'm subscribed to a few people that just don't have any videos at all, right? Like Michael Reitza. He doesn't have videos, but I'm sub to him. Be nice if he put some out, but not gonna hold my breath. That's interesting, JCB. I hadn't heard that before. It seems like it would work really well, though. Great flying, Victor. See, it's just you and me still. That's all right. I wish I could have got to call him before he jumped out. I don't think he was in here for more than about 10 minutes flying before he jumped off. But I appreciate him. Well, I can't wait to see what DIY Dave does next week. Just wondering when he's going to have an Eastgate hat and come on and go, "What's up?" Yeah, Mike Bird. I don't. It's just a number, right? I'm not ever gonna worry about how many people are subbed to my channel. I can't control that. If they want to sub, that'd be great. If not, I'm not gonna worry. So I did something with the stream. I added a lot of hashtags, right? And I did it before last week's show. And the analytics were way up. So where there would usually only be 175 views, there was over 400, almost 500 views, and a lot more minutes watched. So I'm grateful for that. I saw Fred. Let's watch Fred. Thank you for flying, Fred. He's got the F-16. Can just about hover that sucker too. Oh, thanks, Philip. I guess I better keep it down. All of a sudden, that end of the house got really quiet, so I know that somebody went to bed. You know, there are a lot of channels, Mike, that's all they use. There are some channels that have 1 million subscribers and they're doing it with a cell phone. My dogs are barking again. Yeah, Philip, him falling out of the chair was pretty funny. That was good. But it is kind of amazing that you can to do that kind of quality video with just a cell phone. I mean, beam me up, Scotty. Those things can do everything. And I'm gonna get the newest version once they can teleport you somewhere. I don't care how much it costs. I'm getting it. Victor, thank you for flying. I'm grateful to you. She does, Mike. Her and Brian do. I mean, I do my stuff on a cell phone. It's just what I have, right? My movie makes it so easy. Just 1, 2, 3, click them all together. There you go. I think tomorrow I'm back on the printer. Haven't done anything with the printer in a week or so. And the wife had a request for me to print her some more gnomes. She liked the first one I printed. In fact, I'll show it to you guys if I can find it. it was all black, and then my wife painted it. Pretty cool. I thought she did an excellent job. She asked me to find some female gnomes. I told her, no, I'm going to find the one that's got his butt up in the air first. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Oh. I'm so glad this little kitty's being good. Very glad. My other cat disappeared under the bed when, when I brought this little kitty in. She's like, oh, hell no, I'm out of here. I think she went and hid underneath the bed. So, I think what I might do for the night is go clean out a spot in my van, have a cargo van. I'm just going to put him in there for the night. I get up early, so I'll be able to get out there before it gets too hot and check on him. And when the place opens, I'll be able to get over there and get this little guy some help. So, Fred is doing an excellent job slow flying the F-16. I don't see a Guniac afterburner in that. I hope Ray is doing well. I know he subscribed to me, but I haven't seen him in the show yet. Maybe once before, but not in the last couple weeks. Everybody's busy, right? I can't say it was always that way, Mike. You know? Getting older. I don't know. You know who I've seen in the chats recently is Mike, Deuces Wild. Mike used to be a regular a lot, and I think things changed in his life, and now he's on a dang shrimping boat somewhere in Louisiana or something. But I hope he's doing well. Oh, dang it. Mike, you say grow, and I haven't showed the grow tent. Let's see if it still works. No, it does not. That's okay. We won't worry about it tonight. But, how do I get my free Real Flight download for my Elite membership? I believe that Horizon Hobbies, you have to deal with their people to get that. It's not on this end, Kenny, at all. Well, I really can't show you what's going on in the tent. I got the humidifier going in there now. That's going to help it dry a little slower. But by next Monday, we should be all about done. Kenny, I'm glad you're doing well. Hopefully your back's getting better to where you can get out there and get some stuff done for yourself. And if not, keep resting until you can. Keep trying. We all got to keep trying. Especially me. I'm saying that to encourage me. But we all need encouragement. Fred is doing an excellent job flying. And you know what? Just like that, it's already been 2 hours. And if I didn't have this little kid here to deal with right after the show right now, I'd say let's just stay on and fly, because Fred's flying. They have a lot of surface stuff going on. And who did I see had a motion? Had a surface vehicle today. Did you catch that? Some desert one? Yep. Well, guys, I think we're going to say goodnight. I'm going to go enjoy this and take care of my new little friend here. So I'm grateful for you all flying, and we'll see you next Monday night. Actually, we'll see you before then on one of the shows. Have a great night, everybody. Love you all. Take care.